She will come. Those words were the last to spring from Rezmir's throat. It was her promise, to herself and to her killers. A promise that felt all the more assured as she felt the fire well up from within. The fire of the Queen, embracing her, consuming her completely. She will come. Those words were in the mind of a certain man who watched from across the courtyard as a bound and gagged Talus was brought up to the castle ramparts, then pushed off by Rezmir. A Rezmir that didn't seem quite right. The events of the last few days had placed enough doubts in his mind to make him suspicious of the worm speaker he now spied from his balcony. She will come. Those words burnt like a torch in Talus's soul as she fell past the castle walls and through the cloud layer below. She fought against the physical and magical bindings as the wind whipped past. She will come. With strength welling up from within, Talus shook off Jaskira's spell and regained control of her body. The treetops in the valley below were rushing up to meet her, but her fear was quickly replaced by a cold, white fury. She could not meet her end like this. She had devoted her entire essence to the Dragon Queen. She would see the Queen's destiny come to pass. She will come. With those words, she mustered all her strength and snapped the rope binding her wrists.
Previously on Cornfields and Kobolds. Do you remember what happened?
We threw somebody off a fucking flying castle.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, we threw him off, and stupid dum-dum.
Yep.
You're dead now.
I feel kind of bad about it.
I really wanted to like her.
She was trying to betray you.
I did. Well, I wanted to like her too.
Yeah. She tried to take the mask and make a getaway, but you caught her.
Absolutely not.
Which, by the way, Jaskira gave her the Ring of Dragons.
And got it back.
You got it, like, one round before she was about to use it. So, you really fucking lucked out there.
Yep.
And yes, you do have it back.
Was she gonna use it on Jaskira, or to summon the dragon she knew?
Call a dragon she knew.
Okay.
Specifically, the dragon that's right underneath you.
That would have been really bad.
Yeah, it would have.
Derek Wargan.
But you got very lucky. You also killed Rezmir. You brutally murdered her in her bed.
Yeah.
In a round and a half.
Yes, in a round and a half. She didn't even get an action.
It's called planning.
Yes, I'm very proud of you.
We all just walked in and kicked the shit out of her.
Yes.
Turkdicks.
I remember the drakes. I know you killed one of the drakes. What happened to the other one? Did that one get killed too, or did you, like,
I think
pacify
Jaskira
it?
tried to charm it.
Yeah, I think I managed to talk it down.
It disappeared into the aether.
So you have one drake friend now.
It is a baby boy. And what color is the drake again?
It's blue.
This one is also blue.
I know there are some that are green, but I'm not sure where exactly all the green ones factor in.
I am collecting a Blarmy.
A Blarmy.
If you meet a Medusa, would it be a Blarmy Stone?
Yes.
Yeah. And
Oh, Ubisoft!
and now you are pretending to be Rezmir and pulling it off pretty well.
Yes, I am.
Presumably, over the next day, you probably, like, go through her room. I assume, some pillaging might be had there.
I need to know all her secrets.
Or do you want to save all the looting for, like, later?
I just need to know her secrets.
Right. Well, you don't really... There is some documents in there and a few, like, letters. Not really much of a diary, but a few things that you can glean some information from. Not much that you don't already know. That she is from House Oragoth, and she's the Black Worm Speaker. She's been trying to win over the Black Dragons in the Mirror of Dead Men. Kind of most of the stuff that you've learned already. You do notice one part of her diary that mentions the Black Dragon mask, and mentions it being very, very important to the cult, but there are no specifics about, like, what it's for.
Well, I would assume so. It's like a tool. It makes you very charming.
Yes. It does seem that there is one for every color, for every worm speaker. So that was hers. Aside from being stupidly powerful magical artifacts, nothing says what exactly is super important about it.
Sorry, I should know this, but are worm speakers specific to the Cult of the Dragon, or are they just kind of a...
Yes.
Okay.
They're the role, each worm speaker is the envoy to one of the colors of chromatic dragons.
Is there some kind of equivalent for metallic?
No.
Okay.
There's not a metallic cult. Metallic dragons are largely, like, seen as good, so they can just practice publicly.
I didn't know if there'd be, like, wizards or whatever who had specific envoys with them.
No, not really. This is just purely a cult thing, and the cult only cares about the chromatic dragons.
I mean, you ask certain people, and they might call the Church of Bahamut a good metallic dragon cult.
Platinum is a metal.
Yeah.
Anyway, aside from that, there is a locked chest in this room. Would you like to get into it?
Yeah.
Fiore has his sticky fingers ready.
We both have thieves' tools. Don't get too excited.
Ooh.
Wow.
Fine, you open it.
Harsh.
I'll give it a go.
Is this Jeskira? Or is this Janda?
Jeskira has thieves' tools and proficiency with them.
Okay, go ahead and make your dex and tool proficiency.
As Fiore and Jamna just step back and watch. I never get to try this, and I want to.
Good luck.
It is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. Alright, make a constitution save.
That's why you check for traps, kids.
Fiore thought that too, but decided to, just let
11.
Okay. Luckily, it's not a burst of acid this time.
That's not lucky for me, dog!
That's true.
Holy
But
shit, that's a lot of
you-
D6s.
As you click open the lock, you don't see anything, but you feel the tiniest little pinprick at the bottom of your neck.
Devin, I don't like you anymore. And by don't, I mean I love you very much, because this is hilarious for me.
Ooh.
Those are some big numbers.
Oh.
Alright, that's 29 poison damage.
Oh.
Jeskira just falls down.
Quillen rushes over. Are y'all okay? Okay, good, still breathing. Okay.
I don't think just Kira is okay.
She wanted to open it.
Yeah, but you could have given her some advice.
No, she clearly had this handled.
I deserve this.
So is
You're
that a
passed
yes?
out. She is at 0.
Oh no!
Yes, she needs some help.
My HP is 36, so no, I'm not.
Sorry, 36. Sorry,
I feel poorly.
Oh, it said 29 here, but
Yes.
you would have healed. Sorry.
That's
Jamna would have died.
Oh, jump.
Alright, so is that a yes or a no on a little healy?
Please.
As you wish. So I'll toss a... let's do... we're gonna take a rest before we try to take on the giant, right?
Ideally.
Yeah, okay, I'll do a 4th level healing word. So,
do you think this would have been like right after taking on Resmir, or much later?
Probably later.
long enough to have a
Yeah,
rest.
let everything settle down, probably.
Yeah. Mostly, did you have a rest between Resmir and this?
Likely. If we had time, I would assume, yeah.
Oh.
Yes, you would have.
Likely, yes.
Oh. In that case, I might actually not do as much.
Maybe we can still have a rest. Another one.
I suppose, but the longer the castle's in the air, the closer it gets to the destination.
I mean, I know, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
Okay. Fine. 4th level. 13. A whole fucking 13 HP.
Something.
Yeah. About half of what she took.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Probably would have rolled higher if I had cure wounds, but I don't like to touch people.
But you get some shiny new loot. Let's write it down.
Not you.
Alright, Quaylina.
Amy got out her character sheet, and Amber was like, no.
But Amy's got the loot sheet.
Yeah.
No, I have Fiore's personal loot sheet.
Oh, okay.
Because I steal so much shit.
You have two, you can write this stuff down.
Do I have the group loot sheet?
I don't think you took one.
Who's got the group loot sheet?
I don't think anybody took one.
Do you have it online?
No, I'm only doing the Saturday game loot.
Is this a new tier of Fiore stealing?
You stole the group loot sheet. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't see that.
I will write it down on the back of my sheet like a good boy.
Did I? Oh, I did that.
Oh, good.
No, that was notes.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
This is a party loot sheet.
Ooh, yes, let's do it.
Okay.
What's our party name? Did we decide?
No, I don't think so.
Not really.
Our party name?
Mhm.
What?
Yeah, party name.
Oh, I suppose we
Like
can't
Vox
be called
Machina or Trace Horny Boys.
Yeah, that might be nice.
Cornfields and Kobolds would be a weird
Corn
name for a
dogs!
team.
Corn
I don't know why I assumed that.
There's no reason we would call ourselves the Corn Dogs.
Fine.
Yeah, also
Otherwise
like
I'd be
our
with
fans. Yeah.
We could be the corn dogs
Why?
because
I know.
corn
Because
is
they taste
delicious,
good?
and so are dogs.
We'll be Spiff's Angels.
Oh, I fucking love it!
Spiff's Angels
Strong
it
lips.
is.
I approve.
I'm with it.
I approve.
Professor
The army of
Randall
spiffness.
Craig.
Anyway, you get
Okay.
a gold chain with 2 paradox, a silver torque with dragon heads, 6 moonstones, 20 pearls,
Damn.
600 silver, 200 gold, and 50 platinum.
Nice.
And that's what you get out of Resmir's room.
Sweet.
So, this is pretty much the day after you brutally massacre Resmir. And then, you go through her stuff, you execute Talus that day. Is there anything else you want to do that day before you, take your next long rest?
Have we checked up on my boar recently?
Your boar is okay.
Alright.
Do we want to try to find out some information about this giant to see what we can do to maybe piss it off?
Or not get him pissed off towards the cult specifically, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is there
that's what I
anything
meant.
in, like, Resmir's documents that indicates what the relationship between the giant and the cult is? Or, like, can we find, like, her diary or something?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you probably would find that in there.
That's what I'm looking for.
They don't super talk a lot, so you don't really get anything about the cloud giants, like motivations or reasons for helping the cult or anything. But you do realize that there indeed is plenty of tension between the cult and the giant. Have I given you his name yet?
No.
It is Blagothkus.
Ooh.
Blagothkus.
He is a cloud giant and the owner of this castle. He does not seem to like the cult or the dragon at all, but he is still helping them.
When we were first going over, like, the basic inhabitants of this castle, wasn't one of our plans to sort of piss off the giant and the dragon at each other?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, get one of them pissed off at the other one so they fight and the castle dies.
Yeah. Should we, no, because we realize we can't steal any of the dragon's treasure. So we should scout out the giant's room and see if there's anything there we can work with.
We can put into the dragon's lair.
And then, like, set something in motion, maybe, and then, like, jump on wyverns and get the fuck out of here.
Ideally, we crash it.
Ideally.
I'm glad that somebody's on board.
And, or have the giant steal all the treasure for himself so that it does not get to the Well of Dragons.
Aislinn, I know you rolled pretty well on knowledge about dragons earlier, so I can tell you this much. You know giants. Giant society generally sees themselves as superior to everyone else. Their view of good and evil is basically what's good is anything that is loyal to the giants and, like, their deities, and what's evil is anything that goes against the giants and their deities. So they're very, like, sort of clan and tribe oriented. You know that they once enslaved the dwarves.
Oh.
And the dwarves have not forgotten that. So there's still plenty of hatred between, like, those races.
Is anyone really good at forging documents?
Can't say.
Check Carlin or Jan to see if they have a forging kit.
Ooh, Carlin has a forgery kit. Yes.
Okay, so what I'm wondering, if everyone else is in accord with this, could we make some sort of missive that looks like it's from Rezmir and it's basically shit-talking the giant?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
And maybe it could be addressed to someone who is keeping tabs on the White Dragon, and it could be, delivered with a piece of the giant's property?
I think first we need to figure out why the giant is helping the cult.
I was hoping that if we besmirch his pride enough, he might just...
I mean, he might have reasons for helping that, so that just besmirching his pride wouldn't be sufficient to get him to change his mind. We really need to, know why. Because, just helping the Cult of the Dragon has got to be hurting his pride in the first place.
Oh, yeah. I was just hoping that being shit-talked on top of everything else would be the straw on the camel's back.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, I've split the gold. So everybody will get 120 silver each, 40 gold.
40.
40.
40. And 10 platinum.
Not yet, but I had Taco Bell for lunch.
Yuck.
It's only a matter of time.
Do you know why there's exactly 239 beans in an authentic Irish bean soup?
Because otherwise it'd be too farty.
Exactly.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Piss off a giant. Or a dragon.
Do you think you sneaky guys could do some dropping of eaves?
I would love to.
Hey, Fiore.
You already kind of did that.
With the cloud giant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Somebody did.
I sent my pixie friend after the information.
Okay, and it didn't say anything about
We didn't get any
cult matters?
Not really.
We only were able to borrow him for
useful
an hour.
info.
You got him basically, complaining about the cult to, his ogre guards, but not really, saying anything too revealing.
Oh,
So-
what if we murder one of the ogres and make it look like the cult and or the dragon did it? What if Rezmir is witnessed, trying to bribe one of the ogres to turn it against the giant, and then that information gets back to the giant and,
I like that.
makes him angry?
Or we could just have fake Rezmir go talk shit right now.
Fake Rezmir could, call a meeting of the cult in the courtyard and, be very obvious. Hey, there's a meeting. Ha, everybody come, except for you giant people. Ha ha.
I mean,
And
they're
then-
not usually
Okay,
invited anyway, are they?
That's really about as that's my shit-talking plan.
No, and then...
With a spin.
And then during the meeting, you propose a plan to the cult. Not propose a plan, you're in charge. What am I saying? You tell the cult that we're sick of these giants and we're going to take his castle from him and murder him. So who's on board?
So,
You're all on board because I'm in charge.
so let's put her up in front of as many people who could possibly figure out she's not who she says she is as possible.
Yeah,
Just-
that doesn't seem like a smart plan.
Jaskira does a good job at being scary.
She does, but if there are however many people watching,
That's still a lot of perception checks to be made.
Okay, maybe have a conversation with somebody, say one of us, as we're walking by one of the ogres, and hope that the ogre is smart enough to understand what was being said, remember it, and then remember to tell the cloud giant about what it heard.
I like the forging plan better the most.
We've considered stealing from the Cloud Giant and planting it on the dragon before, haven't we?
We've considered
Yep.
the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know really that the cloud giant has anything that it would sorely miss.
Their castle, they probably do.
I mean, yeah, but with the dragon, it's easy. Steal some of the Hoard planted evidence that says the giants took it, and then the dragon will get angry and attack the giants.
Do we know how the castle is steered?
Or maybe
Tips and dreams.
I don't think you do.
we could find that out, and then maybe just sabotage the castle and crash it and kill everybody,
Yeah?
except for the dragon.
I am a huge supporter of a brutal crashing. I desire destruction.
Maybe we could crash it into a volcano so the castle would melt.
Yeah.
Or just a war place. Are we over the desert?
No, you're over kind of the mountains right now.
Okay.
Let's do this. First, let's figure out how this castle moves.
Yeah.
Step 1. Once we figure that out, then we'll do, like, a different plan. Unless anyone else wants to go investigate anything else while somebody is investigating. Step 1.
So step 1 is to figure out how the castle's controlled.
Yeah.
Step 1A could be someone distract the giant while someone else looks around his place and gets familiar with it, so if we want to steal something from him, we can.
I could potentially play a little song for him. I mean, if that's the kind of thing that happens. Normally, have we noticed, like, whether or not any cultists actually ever go talk to the giant?
No, he gets in his room, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like, he just stays in his tower?
Stays in his tower.
Yeah. Occasionally, Rezmir goes up to talk to him, but mostly everybody else just leaves him alone.
Why don't you take Quilletta with you
you
to,
can take me up there and then I
for
can
a
just
present.
play real bad and just piss him off that way.
We want to make him angry, but we don't want to die in the process.
Not while you're present.
I suppose.
Yeah, you don't want him angry while you're there. I am going to, however, prepare a note.
I was thinking of maybe playing him a lullaby, so one of our stealthier folk can come in and try to deduce what means the most.
Oh.
Sure.
Wait, can anybody contact somebody magically? AKA sending?
Nope.
No sendings?
No sendings. We do have the sending stone that goes only to Leosund.
Okay, that's no. I need a way to get a message to Asbara so that when we do whatever we do, decide on, he's not like in a falling castle and
I've
gonna die.
got the cantrip message.
No, that's not gonna. That wouldn't work.
Alright, so let's make up our minds here. What do you want to do?
I think Rezmir should go into the tower and try to look for like a propulsion system and or control stone.
And I'll distract. Well, how about Rezmir, quote unquote, drops me off?
Reskira.
Rezkira drops me off, but then Fiore is like waiting in the wings for when the giant's good and distracted, and then Fiore goes and looks because he's kind of an expert at this.
Oh yeah, I figured he'd be in it one way or another.
Is it possible to, like, trick your underlings into showing you around, like, requesting an inspection to make sure everything's, like, up to date, and then they'll just take you on a tour and show you everything?
Yeah, almost definitely.
I don't know that the giant would take kindly.
I don't
Probably
think,
not the giant's property, but
I don't think anybody but Rezmir like has unrestricted access to the tower, and so like they wouldn't really know where anything was.
Okay.
Yeah. You
So-
know that the Cloud Giant stays on pretty much what's the second to top floor of the tower.
The one that we ominously have a map of drawn out.
Yes.
Okay, so it's probably not like a kind of thing where there's like some kind of magic equivalent of an engine room or something.
I mean, there is probably a magical device somewhere in the tower that controls the castle.
Okay.
Let's just do the thing. Let's have her distract, and then I'll do the sneak. And maybe if we want to give these guys something to do, they can go see if they can find any rumors about where the control room might be, or anything that we could do to piss off the dragon.
I'm betting it's on the second to top floor in the tower.
Don't be a dick.
Alright.
Fiore,
Where the giant lives.
would you like me to go with you for my Pass Without Trace spell?
I would certainly not mind.
Okay. May I please tag along, friend?
yeah.
Look at those puppy eyes. How can you resist?
Yeah,
They're more like
What
giant
did I just say?
hairy pig eyes.
Fair.
Beautiful puppy eyes, Aislinn.
So you're saying giant hairy pigs can't be beautiful?
that's true.
I mean, fair
Way to be
point.
judgmental.
Turn about.
Look, there's a saying that's as ugly as a sow's ear, and it's like that for a reason. Am I right?
Oh,
guys have that
sow's ears are really soft.
Is it Farthea Starjawash?
Farthea Stajuash.
Farthea Starjawash.
Yes.
Fiore and Rezmir are going into the tower. Dagny, are you going with
Yes.
them? Aislinn, you're asking around for rumors?
Quinlena's going in the tower too.
I'm playing a lullaby.
Yes.
So all four of you are going into the tower, and then you're asking for rumors?
Oh god, I'm gonna be the one going off on my own.
2 sneaking, 2 moseying on in.
Okay.
As is my right.
I am going to attempt to find out. Like, I guess I'm going to talk to some ogres. If do they leave the tower at all?
Yeah, they leave to patrol, so you can definitely catch one.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to try to talk to an ogre and hope it's too dumb to realize what's going on.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and roll investigation? Dagny Fiore, go ahead and roll your stealth. I know you're doing Paths Without Trace, so you can add a 10 to that.
Yes.
Can I perhaps use persuasion instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
33.
Jesus.
Right.
Oh, wait. I have advantage. Yeah, still 33.
Okay.
A less impressive 25.
Okay. So very good.
Ain't nobody gonna find you assholes.
Alright, so, Dagny, Fiore, Jessica, and Quailena, you all come up to the 6th floor of the tower, which everything up here is pretty much just straight up carved from ice, with maybe a little bit of carpet around. But, this whole thing seems to be like the Cloud Giant's living quarters, and not really throne room, but kind of throne room.
Sitting room?
2 huge chairs on a stone dais, for where they meet with important people and
On the
such.
dais, on the dais.
Yeah,
on
I know.
The dais, on the dais, on the dais.
And then there's another,
on the dais, on the dais.
there's a couple bedrooms.
Whoa.
Oh, on the dais.
I don't know that any of that is going to show up over the fan noise, but it's a beautiful moment.
Your reaction there made me think of Wormtongue. Shut up!
May we continue so we can do one thing tonight?
Come on and rock me on the dais! I'm done.
Anyway, so there's the kind of throne room with the 2 stone chairs. There's a couple bedrooms. One of them having a big king bed for 2 people. A meeting room and a sitting room and a balcony. You don't see anything on this floor that looks like it's used to steer the tower. There's one more floor above this one. From the outside, it looks like a smaller floor. The outside of the top floor is only about this big, as big as the stairway of the lower floors.
If I choose to fly, can I bring Dagny with me?
What's your strength?
14?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Woohoo! Carry me away!
Like a princess.
Yes. So where do you want to go?
Up.
Up to the top floor?
Yeah.
Alright. Before we do that, Quailena and Resmir, what are you doing?
I'm looking for our good host.
Okay. You find Blagothkus and his 3 ogre guards kind of in the sitting room off to the side. Looks like they're just having lunch or something. And when you walk in, without even saying anything, this guy looks up and he already just looks annoyed at you just for being there.
Yeah.
Great.
Blagothkus,
What do you want?
I realize that our cooperation has been a bit strained. So I thought I would offer to you during your victuals a spot of light entertainment.
He just looks at Quailena very uncertainly,
Quailena has her head down, she's wearing a cloak, and she just looks, like she has her, lyre in her hands, but she looks like she's just waiting for an order.
He just kind of looks at you and is like, I'll pass.
I assure you, she's quite well trained.
No thank you.
Can I persuade or anything?
Sure.
21.
Okay. He still looks pretty irritated.
Please, I insist.
Do you want something, or are you just kind of here to annoy me?
Oh, I'm here to annoy you. But also, make sure that your kindness and patience as our host does not go unrewarded.
Right. Whatever you say. Alright. Fine. But if I don't like it, I'm kicking her out.
I would expect nothing else.
Or maybe have one of my ogres eat her.
Just Rezkira holds up her hands and claps and says, play in Draconic.
Okay. I assume you've warned me beforehand what that means.
Yeah, or
Okay.
like from context clues.
Right.
Go ahead and
Okay.
roll performance.
Alright.
Don't get eaten by an ogre.
And don't fuck it up.
Yes, boss. Yeah, so Cleolina, probably just... I don't think there's probably going to be any, medium-sized chairs around, so she'll just, kneel on the floor and set her lyre in her lap and pick a ballad, probably an older ballad from the Feywild about the exploits of some heroic person, but, adapt it a little bit to make it, about a giant.
Okay, sure.
That'll be Dirty 20.
Oh, alright. He barely tolerates it. He's like, I guess it's better than silence. So he lets you stay for the moment.
Besides, from what I can tell, your guards are mouth breathers, shall we say.
Definitely.
It'll cover up the noise.
Do you want anything else? Or...
You should
Okay, cool, bye.
you should ask him for some of his meal.
Do you want to have, dinner together?
No.
More like, hey, that looks good, give me some.
What are they having?
I don't know, what do giants eat?
Sheep.
I didn't think about this.
They
They eat sheep.
big
Whole
regular old food.
And also people. And bread made out of the bones of farmers.
Mostly hill giants eat people.
And probably...
Well, they exist. You could know that. You could
probably
believe
a lot
that.
of ice cream.
That's true.
He probably does pick something up out of his bowl that looks just like a part that's been torn off of some beast raw.
A whole mountain goat.
Tropical snow.
Like ribs.
Shave ice.
Like a set of ribs, maybe a spine with some bloody meat dangling from it.
Raises it to Rezkira.
I'll make small talk with him, and I'll even, God, do I think my constitution can handle raw meat?
I mean, you could read acid on it.
That's true.
We'll deal with that later, though. Let's do Fiore and Dagny real quick. You get to the top floor,
I do.
and what is waiting there is a massive set of solid ice doors.
This looks promising.
20 feet tall.
What if it was liquid ice doors?
That'd just be water.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
Water doors.
I'm going to touch them and see how cold they are.
They are pretty cold.
Okay.
Don't lick the door.
But not, dangerously cold.
Yeah, I am going to light a torch and hold it next to it and see if they melt at all.
They don't.
Yeah.
It is magic ice.
Check for traps.
Okay, roll perception.
We probably should have done that before you touched them.
Well, I wasn't trying to open it, just touch it. Also, Fiore's a fucking idiot. Anyway, perception, you say?
Yeah.
25.
You don't see any traps.
Okay. I will attempt to... Can you detect magic in any way, shape, or form?
I don't believe so.
Can my quickling?
No.
What about Alex's fairy friend? I'm sorry, Dagny's fairy friend.
I don't think they can.
I think the Quickling and Sprite are pretty much just, fighters.
Alright, I will turn to Dagny and say, do you think I should try to open this?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna try to open it.
Alright, roll a strength check.
Perhaps the professor could use his PhDs.
Piled higher and deeper.
Once I realize it's a strength check that I need, I might actually want some help from him.
Okay, both of you roll strength check.
The strength.
Oh,
Oh, yay.
good boy! 19.
Okay.
Good job, Fifi.
15.
Okay, 19, 15, so that's 34 altogether. You move it a couple inches, and then you can't move it with all of your strength. You can't move it any more than that.
Can we, do a take 10, or...
No.
Just keep trying, maybe?
You don't think the two of you with all of your strength, you don't think that's going to be enough to move it.
What if I dump all of my inspiration?
Did we open it at all? Okay, is there an opening that is small enough to get this quickling through?
Quickling is tiny.
Few inches.
Probably not yet. We probably need to move it a little more than that.
Alright, let's keep at it.
And
Oh, baby.
Ooh, that went from
11.
17 and rolled over to a fucking 9.
Can I send strains of my music up the stairs and give them inspiration?
you don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
Also, I think we're pretty far. Try again. We have to.
Yes.
okay.
22! Natural 20! Yay! Do it good.
Ooh, did it bad.
me.
6.
Really?
Oh no.
I slip on the ice.
Yeah, Fiora, you feel like you're doing pretty good, and then Dagging piffs it real bad.
Oh, come on.
Let's see. What is the highest you can roll with strength?
22.
22.
22? Okay. I'd say with a take 10, you could probably get it open just enough for either the Quickling or the Sprite to get through.
Let's send that quickly.
Alright.
It'd be a take 20.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's either let us have it or we roll until it happens, and I don't think he wanted to wait for that.
Yeah. Within 10 minutes, you could probably both roll 20s, because that's like several hundred rolls.
Anyway,
So yes, you just barely managed to get it open. Are you sending the Quickling or the Sprite?
quickly.
Okay. So you hold up your egg and channel your energy into it, and then your little blue fairy friend appears. He actually can't fly, so he's on the ground in front of you. He's like, hey, what you need?
We need to see what's in that room. If
Okay.
you find any journals or anything useful. We're trying to find dirt on a giant or the control room to this castle.
Okay. Sounds good. Be right back.
Bye.
And then he basically just, disappears. With, a little, breeze left in his wake.
Wait a second.
And a little shock of
Did we even,
static
if he
electricity.
just disappeared, did we even need to open that door all the way?
No, it's just because he
Yeah, you
went
did.
very
He's
quickly.
just very fast.
Very
Ah.
fast.
Oh.
Quickling. He gotta go fast.
Ah.
You gotta go fast.
He comes back out after 5 seconds. He's like, yeah, it's weird. I went in there, and the castle, disappeared for a minute.
Excuse me.
What?
I could see everything around the castle, the mountains and the ground, and there are all these runes floating in the air. I didn't touch any of them because I didn't want to blow something up, but
That sounds like a control room.
You should definitely have him go back in and touch everything.
Yes, press all the buttons.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, I don't know. It sounds like fun. Let's not, though.
Could literally do like you do on an elevator where you press all the buttons.
To see where you end up.
The castle just fucking suddenly does a 360 barrel roll and flings everybody into the sun.
So it's basically just an empty space, but not actually because there's no wind whipping through or anything.
There was a room when he went in there,
Uh-huh.
and then everything.
It's an invisible room.
Well, only once he entered,
Yeah.
then the whole castle turns transparent to him.
Yeah. The castle is visible while you are in that room.
Yes.
So you can see where you're aiming.
Yep. You can see the terrain around you.
All right.
Also,
So there's no control thing? Steering wheel in there?
it's the rooms.
There was some machinery, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing. I think the runes were what did the thing, and then the machinery is the magic or something that makes it work.
Okay.
Pull out some plugs. Rip some wires open.
Well, it looks like we found what we were looking for.
Yes.
Need anything else?
I don't think so. I mean,
You got me for an hour. So
yeah, you can just hang out.
Yeah, let's hang out.
All right.
Is that a Quickling in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Fiori and Durnan just staring at you, not being here.
And Durnan?
Durnan's my
Durnan is the
quickling.
Quickling's name.
Oh,
I tell him to go ahead and hop up on my shoulder or pick a place on my body. We're going down.
Okay. And he's just on your shoulder now.
Yeah, and then I will Princess Carrie Dagny again and sneak on back down.
Okay.
Is the Quickling named after the proprietor of the yawning portal?
or is it just a happy coincidence?
If he is, I'm pretty sure it was a coincidence.
Okay.
Aislinn,
Yeah.
what'd you get for your persuasion?
22.
Alright.
Also, I use Hazaron to cast Detect Thoughts.
Oh. It's actually pretty easy to figure out. The ogres tell you that the steering tower is at the very top floor of the central tower,
Hey,
but that only giants can get in.
so we have a bet going amongst us cultists about why your boss is cooperating with us, because, I mean, that's not general knowledge. Maybe you could help us out. I'll give you a cut of the winnings. You know, money, gold. Tell us why boss help Dragon.
I don't know. Boss just tells me what to do, and he pays me and gives me food. I don't know. I don't ask questions.
You know what would be hilarious?
What?
And, I mean, everyone's gonna love you if you do this, but you should totally go down and spit on the dragon in the basement.
That doesn't sound very funny at all.
No, it'll be great because white dragons love pranks.
They do?
Yeah, and so like he'll be a friend after you do it, and all the other ogres will be like, "Wow, you're so cool and brave," because they won't know that the white dragons love pranks if you don't tell them.
Oh no.
Roll deception.
Ainsley, you better roll high and fucking lock yourself in a closet after this.
Okay. 21.
Oh shit!
Okay, it does sound pretty good.
Yeah. All right. I'll be waiting right here, just so you can tell me how it goes.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. I leave immediately.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
He wanders off. Kira.
Yeah.
Do you do anything else with the giant dude while you're waiting for Fiori and Dagny, or just kind of talking shit?
Not talking shit, but shooting shit, possibly.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, making small talk, just sort of standing by while my entertainment performs. Just in case she plays the wrong note and I have to get her out of there quickly.
I mean, after a couple minutes, I'll try to use my enthralling performance on the giant and the ogrekin, so that they need to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
And if they fail, they are charmed by me.
How long do you wait before you do that?
I'm gonna say like maximum 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because I don't want Kira to get too far into the small talk.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom save, you said?
Yes, and if they succeed, they don't know I tried to charm them.
Okay. Lygothus got 23.
Damn it.
I figured that was gonna happen. Ogres?
Ogres. What's the new group save?
I don't think they can get 23.
Yeah, but
That's 14.
fail.
Alright, the ogres are charmed. It's like, pretty lady could make good song.
Yes, she certainly does.
Why don't you go ahead and roll deception?
No.
No.
12.
Okay.
Wait, inspiration?
Yeah, I mean, I would give her inspiration.
So go ahead and roll an extra D, whatever it is.
Do your art.
Roll an 8. Make it a 20.
Please, please, please.
No pressure!
Roll a 1. Make it a 13.
Shut your mouth, Michael.
It's a 3.
Okay.
9.
So
Or no, 15.
Yeah, you don't subtract it. You add it.
Whoops.
So he finishes eating and kind of calmly moves his bowl aside.
I haven't been talking too much, by the way, just
I know.
watching the performances.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And then he very calmly, passively reaches behind his chair, puts a hand on his morning star, just kind of slides it forward into a resting position, like against his leg, and then he turns to you and is like, "You've never really wanted to hang out this much before. You've never really come up and talked a lot, but one of the only things that you've really come up to inform me is something about spies in the castle wearing disguises. Sounds very interesting."
Doesn't it just?
You did not just Jaskira, that's a jest.
The jig is up, friend.
It didn't have to be! Why are you like this? Alright, go on.
You stop. Directed at Quelena.
Let's see. I will bonus action Mantle of Majesty, and I would like to take on, like, a sort of fantastical, like, half-elf, half-giant appearance. Because I'm still trying to, like, charm the ogres, you know?
Okay.
The ogre's just like, whoa.
And I will cast Command on the giant. No.
I don't think it's not a fight yet. But if you do that, it will be.
Yep.
Look, I'm committed. This is what she would do. So,
Just Kira is looking at you like, no.
I mean, as much as she would want to be, you know, she's gonna cast Command on the giant.
Well, I know that she started making herself look fancy as fuck.
The giant doesn't look super hostile right now, aside from, like, bringing up his weapon, but he's still seated.
It's more of a he's ready to defend himself if required.
Okay.
Then he's going to attack.
Okay.
Listen.
Hold on.
Roll insight, maybe.
Yeah, okay. Quelena got a pretty good roll for insight on Jaskira.
Okay.
So then she just, instead of saying anything, just kind of flourishes and makes a bow and leaves.
So, here's something interesting.
Why don't you tell me all about it?
What if... Okay, first of all, can I ask you a question real quick? It doesn't seem like you were super fond of this face to begin with. What if I told you that the actual owner of this face is dead?
Dead?
Maybe.
You killed her?
Nope.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
I'm not saying we did, but what if we did?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, hey, I was hoping you'd feel that way, so, like, yeah. Oh, yeah, no problem. Our pleasure. For real, our pleasure.
You hear his booming laugh from downstairs.
Yeah, how are we close to them now? Do I hear what the words are being said? Do I hear just Kira's voice? Because...
Yeah.
Okay.
As you're coming down the stairs, you hear Jaskira's voice, and then him, like, laughing jovially.
Can I roll, like...
Jaskira, you're fucking lucky Quelena rolled an 18.
Insight on that laugh?
Sure.
To make sure I'm not a dum-dum? Oh, good job, Fiore! Good boy!
That's a nat 20
Ah.
for a total of...
26, actually.
Fucking yes.
I think. Yeah.
Yes, he is super pleased and happy.
Okay. Fiore will, kind of land next to Jaskira and set down Dagny softly. And then, or more like behind, but then he'll, like, willingly and quietly step out.
Yeah. He looks surprised, and then he leans forward and is like, Is that vampire's cloak?
Yes.
Fiore, this is your chance to say, I am the knight.
She's dead too!
Oh, that is wonderful.
We've been picking them off left and right.
Oh, that is...
So,
You guys are good.
now that we're you know what? I
You're
doff
the
my
first
hat.
person to say that in quite a while.
I doff my hat and tuck it under my arm. This giant still knows what I actually look like now. Not much of a change, right?
Are you related?
I know. I don't think so. Wouldn't it be crazy
That
though?
would be crazy.
Like,
Scales!
the same scales.
Wow. Yeah. That's a kind of a shocker.
So, I am super glad to talk to somebody candidly. I'm sorry for turning down your goat.
Oh, no, I was just fucking with you anyway, it's fine.
Cool. I know that I feel like tartar can be a thing. So, I don't know. I didn't want to be impolite, but...
I don't know you little people's eating habits.
I didn't know you big people's eating habits until now.
Fair enough.
It's a cultural exchange, man! This is working out really cool. So, yeah, we've kind of been picking people off left and right, and, you know all the treasure that they're keeping in your castle?
Yep.
They're taking it someplace that will end in not great.
Yep.
Would you be willing to help us keep that from happening? Or do they have some kind of shit on you?
Not exactly. I'm sort of playing along for now. They don't really know what I'm doing.
Oh, I mean, we won't tell a fucking soul. You know that, like, we killed their boss, so...
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess their plans have pretty much been fucked up at this point.
Yeah, if you want to tell us what you have on your personal plate, it's back scratchies.
Well, here's the thing. I assume you know that giants and dragons don't really get along.
Yeah.
But lately, it feels like giants haven't really been, they've kind of been sitting on their asses. Haven't been doing a lot of fighting. Kind of just been chillaxing, if you will.
Is that what they should be doing? You want everyone to start fighting?
Giants need to, how would I say it?
It's kind of just what they do.
Is it like a lifestyle show of strength kind of thing?
Well,
Yeah.
For hill giants, a lot of it is just like caste system stuff.
Okay.
They got to be the very best, like nobody ever was.
Mm-hmm.
The giants have been complacent. We need to show people that...
That you're the big men, right?
Exactly.
Or you're the tippity top.
We need people to respect us and to fear us.
Okay, like, fear, you're definitely gonna get. Respect,
If it makes you feel better, I'm certain most people that I know would not trifle with you.
And they shouldn't.
And I don't think that's going to change. But anyway.
I mean, I gotta say, when you pulled that morning star out, I almost shit myself. So, you know.
Good, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you still got your mojo.
I mean, not if we haven't been out and showing it. So, I thought giants need a little kick in the pants.
He's a shower, not a
They
grower.
need some motivation.
With
They
dragons?
need something to get them up and fighting. Exactly. If the dragons rose up, if the dragons started spreading their talons, they started to, they started spreading and raiding and burning and pillaging.
And just like
That would get the giants off their asses.
distributing giant punch
Okay.
balls full of orange drink.
Yes.
Here's the thing, though. They're not just summoning dragons, they're summoning the dragon.
The queen bitch.
The who?
The mother of dragons.
Tiamat. Daenerys. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Yeah, their endgame plan, and this isn't very well known, so, you know, keep us under your hat. They're planning on summoning Tiamat. Like the 5-head salute, all of that bullshit. They're not playing around.
That's not possible. You can't just summon a god.
Oh, they're gonna try.
We talked to someone who got passed up for White Word Speaker, and she was pretty
Oh, she was so bitter.
salty about it.
She was
and
salty and sour and bitter. She wasn't too sweet on the idea, neither.
All the ones except sweet.
She wasn't too sweet on the idea.
Yeah.
Mommy. Ooh, mommy, was she mad?
Why don't you go ahead and roll persuasion? You can roll it at advantage with Quaylen backing you up.
Quentin left.
No, I
she
just
came
backed
back.
up.
Okay, I thought you said you backed out.
Like, I backed up and kind of resumed like the subservient position, but as soon as just Kira took the hat off, I was just kind of just like,
Okay, we're doing this then.
yeah.
That is going to be 18.
Alright. It's like,
Yeah, we're not okay. Like I showed you my actual real life face. If you could chew me up and shit me out in approximately 5 minutes, or however long it takes to go through your body, so I have no reason to lie to you.
I understand that. It's just this is a big kind of thing. This is a tough pill to swallow.
Maybe.
This is a big thing you're asking me to believe. That's like,
Well,
Find out if he knows maybe about the Well of Dragons.
Do we?
We do.
Okay.
And that the treasure is going there, and they're going to use all the treasure at the Well of Dragons to summon Tiamat in a big old ritual.
y'all know where we're heading,
The
right?
treasure is not a part of the ritual.
Oh.
It's to appease.
It's to appease her when she shows up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I know where we're going.
They're going to try and do the ritual there, I believe. But, if I may, jarring as this can be to hear aside, I believe the giant reputation would be served just as well by helping take them down as it would be by helping them, don't you think?
Well, we were going to take them down after we helped them.
Well, now you've
rallying forces.
tricked them and sabotaged their plans.
It would be pretty sweet if they didn't summon a god.
Yes, it would.
That's that kind of throws a wrench in things.
So that's what I'm saying is you can help us
Help you.
and help yourself. Still.
And, like, if you're looking for fear and respect, the average mortal person is just gonna look at you and shit their drawers. And they'll especially respect you if you take down the motherfuckers that tried to summon Tiamat.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Maybe gather a giant army and march on the Well of Dragons. Or fly there, you know.
Yep. We'll have to start doing that.
I'm not here, though, so I can't say that.
Alright. Well.
I just sent an ogre to die.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Whoops.
I think you're right. We can't let this happen.
Yeah, I mean, we were just, I'll be honest, since for the sake of, you know, ice-like transparency.
Can I insight to see if the giant really thought that was funny?
Sure.
Nat 1.
It's the best, that must be the best joke he's ever heard.
Wait, not my insight. Because the book I gave just Kira just now was,
I got a 24 insight.
He's not that amused, but he's amused.
And, like, just here, just thought it'd be fun to have a laugh with this guy, and since it worked, and they got to both do their stupid laughs around each other, she feels more connected.
Yeah, that's more what it was. It's just being stupid.
They had a stupid moment together, and now they're buddies. That's how it works.
Quillen's estimation of both of them just went down a notch.
In her defense, she's 17.
So you've killed Resmir and the vampire.
Yep.
And,
I know
What's
the
her
dragon's still.
And, yeah, the lady who wanted to be the white worm speaker, she's the one that we threw off of your castle.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Right, so we can't exactly get rid of the dragon on our own.
What about the red wizards? Are they still kicking around?
At least one. But, question. What if we take a detour?
To where? Not that I know where anything is in this shithole we're playing.
Does anyone? I mean, in the castle, would they even know where we're going?
Oh.
I'm supposed to be the one who knows where we're going.
No, that's the point.
Well, how...
Yeah, like no one else would know.
No, exactly. So we can go wherever we want and nobody else would know that we're not going to where we said we were.
Wait, aren't...
Stepping in.
I'm sure the wizards
I mean, if you
maybe would figure that out if we changed course.
If we take care of the wizards and we take care of the dragon, we can probably wipe out the rest of them easily.
Well, from the way things were going, one of our party members who is not present, well, the only one who's not, suddenly thought of Spiff.
And Carlin and Jimna.
One of our party members who's not present, had a fair bit of success speaking to the junior of the two red wizards. So it might only be the senior that we need to take out.
Okay.
Or convince with a show of force.
Anyways, what I wanted to tell you for the sake of transparency is that our plan before we figured out how cool you are, and I just want to retroactively apologize for this.
How cool he is.
Shut up, Aislinn, you're not even here.
I just wanted to let you know that our original plan was pitting you against the white dragon that's living here. We just wanted shit to blow up between you guys so we could sabotage and, like, crash the castle and cause a bunch of chaos. But, like, now I feel bad about that.
That's a good plan.
However, I wanted to let you know also, just in case people who aren't here think that's still the plan and try to, you know, mix up the shit pot.
Hey! It me!
I could tell them that I spoke to you. What's your real name?
Jaskier Farthe Staduash.
Alright. I'll just drop your name, and I think that should be fine.
Okay, the people that aren't here are Carlin, Jamna, and Aislinn, and I'll give them, like, a general description.
Yeah.
You could disguise yourself as well, you couldn't really disguise yourself as Jamna. She's more than a foot shorter than you.
Yep.
Hey, I have both of Rasmir's swords.
So how about this? I can probably help you kill the dragon. I'll let you figure out what to do with the red wizards. If you took down Resmir and the vampire, you could probably handle them, but if you need my help, let me know.
Hey, here's an idea. I'm not here.
I mean, here's
But somebody else might have a similar idea.
Does it have to do with the Red Wizards teaming up with the Giants instead of the cult?
That is one of my ideas that I had earlier and then forgot about. But the idea I had just now was the giant could go into the courtyard. We could get, like, Asbara to go to the lower floors of the tower that the wizards are in, while the master's still on top, and then the giant could just, like, knock the top of the tower off and over the edge of the castle.
He's probably got fly prepared if he's in a flying castle.
I'm not quite that strong. I'm not a storm giant. But I like that idea.
the thing
Says the person who's still not here.
the thing about Resmir is we waited until she was asleep.
Can I just say that, like, 10 minutes ago, I cast message to Aislinn and was like, hey, shit's good with the giant, come upstairs.
You probably couldn't.
You have to be able to see the person, and also it's got, like, a 60-foot range.
You don't have to be able to see them, and it has a 150-foot range.
You're way
Oh, okay,
away.
yeah.
Okay.
50 feet. Why don't you give me and my friends, like, maybe a day to go get ready to go fight the dragon. In the meantime, you can figure out what to do with the red wizards.
Okay, like, we're kind of treating time as of the essence, unless you can, like, make this thing slow down, or, like Fiore said, go on a detour.
A day should still be fine.
I can slow it down.
Sounds great.
Maybe fake some turbulence, I don't know.
I can do something
Oh,
that they won't notice.
we could have a gathering of the cultists on the ramparts at the edge of the castle, and then fake some turbulence and knock them all off.
I can't quite.
How many of them do you think know Featherfall?
The cultists?
Oh, the cultists. No.
Probably none.
I don't know, I was thinking about Red Wizards for some reason.
no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't really do that with the castle. It's pretty slow.
Someone
Oh,
should
darn, so you can't, like, turn the castle upside down and shake all the cultists loose?
No.
Like
Somebody-
a Polaroid picture.
Somebody should really be
What?
getting Aislinn right now.
You heard me.
Hey, Dagny, do
Yeah.
you want to be getting
I
Aislinn?
will go get Aislinn.
Okay.
Also, actually, you know what? No. Let's make this easy. I'll send the Quickling to go get Aislinn. Anyway,
Ooh, appropriate. Quick.
Hi. He's just standing in front of you.
Hi,
I guess we haven't met. I'm Durnan. I'm a friend of Fiore's.
I'm Aislinn.
Nice to meet you.
I'm also an acquaintance of Fiore's.
They're allying with the big giant guy right
Oh.
now. It's apparently all good.
Oh, can you do me a big old favor?
What?
Go to the tunnels towards the dragon's lair and find the ogre that's on his way down there and tell him his boss needs him immediately.
Okay, sounds good.
Nice.
I'm just gonna roll a flat d20 to see if he has made
Makes it in time.
oh, please, let him get distracted by something.
He made it.
Ah!
Ogre's he's in the tunnels headed toward the dragon's lair.
I meant the ogre get distracted, by the way. I wasn't rooting for his death.
when all of a sudden Nerden's just standing on his nose. He's like, whoa! He's like, yeah, your boss needs you right now. Urgent. Very urgent business. Get up there, right? So yeah, he stops him.
Good call, Aislinn.
Yeah, nice.
So I guess you make your way up
Yeah.
to the room too.
Oh, yeah.
You can say that you toss those ideas to him that you said earlier.
Yeah.
Just wanted to also mention that we did try to open the big icy doors upstairs, and
Didn't have much luck with that, did you?
no, we did not do very well, but just in case you noticed, I wanted to be up front.
Maybe if, like, all of you pushed really hard at once, you might be able to, but even then...
We did move it
Wait,
a
so
little bit.
we kind of don't really need to hide anymore, right?
No.
Well, not
Well,
around these guys.
Yeah, not.
But around the other
Cool,
cultists
yeah.
for now.
Cole used.
Alright, well.
Yeah, as soon as I leave this tower, you're gonna have to go back to hating my guts.
I can do that.
Well, the face will make it easy, I'm sure.
Alright, sorry I tried to kill one of your ogres.
What?
Yeah, I convinced him that white dragons were great prank lovers.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And that all the other ogres would think he was super cool.
I like you guys.
I'm glad that wasn't necessary.
So I'll get my people ready. I guess you can just come and get me when you're ready.
Right.
And the other ogre comes up the stairs. What are you doing, boss?
Oh yeah, I kind of told him you needed him to save his life.
Okay. He, knocks the bowl of his remaining food on the floor and tells him to clean it up.
Okay, boss.
Right.
Is there any kind of signal that you would see easily and respond to?
I mean, you could probably just come up and knock.
Well, just in case.
Probably just come and get me.
Alright.
Alright. I need to speak to Asbara or his master.
Yeah, you do.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna go do that.
Okay.
Alright, so...
So actually, as you guys are coming out of the tower...
I put my hat back on.
Yes.
I put on my robe and wizard hat.
There is a cultist waiting for you.
Your robe and Rasmir hat?
Yes.
So there is a cultist waiting for you guys.
Oh.
Warden Spricker Resmir, Rath Modar wanted to speak to you as soon as possible.
On.
He didn't say. He said it's urgent.
Very well.
Shall I accompany you, my lady?
Please.
Very well.
Alright. So you two are headed to the tower?
Should Carlin come too? I think so.
If you ask him to, he will.
I mean, I don't really think... it's really going to be more of a game of convincing the master than convincing Asbara.
Mm-hmm.
Rath Modar is going to be the one that's going to be wiggly. Asbara is pretty much already convinced.
Wiggly.
Wiggly.
Asbara.
No, it's not Asbaka.
Asbaka. That's actually someone I follow on Tumblr. Hey, Cass. Anyway.
Exactly. I was like, ha!
Alright.
Alright.
I will give Carlin a word of inspiration. I'll be like, knock him dead, bud. And pinch his ass, and
So-
then I'll back away and pretend to be a subservient cultist again.
Side note, I think I have the highest persuasion, so maybe hit me up.
No, mine is a 6.
Mine is a 10.
Is it?
Yes.
Persuasion. It says... No, that's Jama.
That's Jama, yeah.
Well, I'll fail that to Carlin, but I won't actually give him inspiration. I'll give the inspiration to Aislinn by winking at her after I do this to Carlin.
After you slap Carlin on the butt.
Yes.
Okay.
You fancy one with the hair. You've had parlay with a young one. Come with me.
Nothing. The joke I wanted to make was stupid.
Sorry.
I mean, those are the best kind.
I was going to say, can I aid Carlin by telling him some really, really steamy shit to say? Because I've seen things.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
What do the rest of you want to do while these three...
We are in an ice castle, so it does get steamy when you shit.
Or die.
Or die.
I'll probably,
I think I'll maybe wait near. I'll wait kind of where they are.
yeah, let's go.
Like in the courtyard next to
Yeah.
Let's go check on Stiff. Let's go check on
Yeah.
Stiff.
Yeah,
Have some sandwiches.
He's pretty close.
Feed Spiff a sandwich, maybe?
Yeah. Or a goat of
A goat of leg?
a leg of goat tartare. A goat of leg.
Oh, man. Okay, so you guys go to the tower.
Yay!
You'll have to knock on the door because it's locked, but Asbara lets you in.
I give him a side grin.
He gives you a worried smile.
I give him I mouth the words, "It's gonna be fine," and I give him a little thumbs up.
Okay.
And I want to roll persuasion to, reassure him.
Okay.
That's 21.
Okay. He
I like to ease
Tries
his
to
anxiousness,
Yeah.
perhaps.
So this guy is waiting for you at sort of this lectern in the middle of the room. He's like a mid-40s guy with a typical head tattoos and red wizard's robe. He's got a little evil goatee going on.
Jafar.
Is it Hannibal's lectern?
I'm going to spend another 2 charges of Hazaron to activate Detect Thoughts again.
Okay.
I'm not probing, so he cannot detect it.
You don't detect anything.
Ew, he's mind blank.
On lockdown.
He's got his that shit on my yeah.
He kind of stands up and is like,
Rath Modar, you called?
well, didn't think you'd be bringing friends, but very well. He straightens up and just walks sort of like right up to you and leans forward and inspects you very carefully.
Oh.
Oh, that was a shitty roll.
Yay!
I cock my head to the side slowly and narrow my eyes.
I just wanted to speak to you regarding the unfortunate incident with Callus. I heard what happened.
Yes, it's a shame.
Yes. How do you imagine Galvin would feel about that?
So here's the deal, guy.
Do I know about Galvin?
You don't know? Yeah. I'm just gonna, yeah. So
You just say is, I think you both know how. I think we both know how you would feel about that.
I wouldn't presume to know how another would feel, but I believe that we both have an inkling.
Really, I thought you two were fairly close.
Well, what can I say? I hesitate to put words in other people's mouths.
Roll deception.
I chime up. She prefers to put other things in their mouths.
Does she?
Oh,
Oh, honey.
Yeah.
Anyone want to assist or anything?
I just did.
Oh, does that mean I get it?
No.
Okay.
No, probably
Not
it was.
that kind of
it was not a
assistance?
good assistance, I guess.
Aislinn is
No,
not
it really wasn't.
It really wasn't.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's failure. That's
It's a-
9.
It's a 9, yeah.
Kind of looks you up and down a little bit. Is like, well, you did all right with the illusion, but you're not a great actor. Shame.
Can I subtle cast hold person?
Sure.
Which he's probably gonna beat.
He's gonna beat that.
Yeah,
hey.
never mind.
Just give it a try.
Hey, yeah, no, hey.
Fucking try.
Hey, Rath Modar, right?
Yes.
I've heard great things about you. So here's what's up. Razmir's dead.
I sort of figured.
The dragon downstairs, gonna be dead tomorrow.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Giant Buddy's gonna help.
Yep.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that.
Really,
I am.
Cause yeah.
I really don't think that dead giants can help anyone.
Oh, so you're committed to the dragon thing then?
Yes.
Like all the way?
Yes.
Like, but what if
Why do you think I'm here?
the giants, like, got together and tried, like, opposed the whole dragon thing?
That would be not great for my plans.
With the mention of dead giants, I would like to gesture to Carlin to go back to the tower.
Okay.
What if, say,
Just in case.
your plans changed? You know, that's a thing that can happen.
I like my plans well enough the way they are, thank you.
Can Fiore and I, who are probably just hanging out, like, near
you do.
this tower?
Ears perked to that.
Well, no, we would see Carlin crossing the courtyard.
True.
Alliteration. Could we see him leaving?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
There's actually, like, a walkway that goes directly from the wizard's tower to the central tower. So
Okay.
you guys could look up and see him headed that way.
Yeah, so we go and, like, flank the door.
Alright, but let's continue this for now.
I think you'll find that, if you maintain your current position,
We can bring the boar this time.
then you might not have plans very soon. This is not a threat. It's more like a statement of,
You know, if we
I
have,
mean, it's you
if we
and
have,
your apprentice versus like a bunch of people and a giant.
Also, I would like to sneak up to the tower, please, and thank you.
Okay, roll your stealth.
if you
You want to cast that?
Oh, of course I do.
if you have to say something isn't a threat, you haven't phrased it very well.
I know. Aislinn is better at saying things than I am.
What he was saying was, I'm
So-
not trying to threaten you, I'm just saying, this
Pointing
is
out-
what's going to happen.
This is-
Yeah,
These
yeah, yeah.
ideals are going to clash.
Yep.
So, like, you're obviously a very smart guy.
Yes, I am.
I think you should have some contingencies in place, perhaps,
Yeah.
and like a backup, or 2 backups, or 25 backups,
I mean, you don't become
what?
a red wizard just by sitting on your thumbs.
For what's going to happen if what you think is going to happen in the immediate future isn't actually what happens. And I just want you to,
those things fall through for you.
It just might be a good idea to reconsider the whole your plans for the immediate future.
I got a 36.
Stealth.
Okay.
And then I would like to roll persuasion.
I rolled terribly for stealth.
Yeah, but what did you get?
I got an 18.
That's still very good.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, though.
That's good. You can roll a 2 and still get 18.
28 with the inspiration.
Okay.
Persuasion. To, like, get him to either join our side or fuck off.
He kind of looks over at Asbara as kind of like, well, I suppose I can see how you got sweet-talked, but I am still disappointed in you. You should know better. There is nothing you can do to stop what's coming.
Are you secretly a dragon?
No.
Do you secretly wish you were a dragon?
Hey, what's going on with Carlin right now?
Have you fucked a dragon?
Do you want to
I
fuck
bet
a
he's
dragon?
thought about it.
Hey, we found the dragon fetishist!
Like,
We
why?
found it! There's always one!
Why are you so up your own ass about this dragon thing?
The
I mean, yeah.
equation is simple. Zastam needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
And the dragons are pretty much the best answer to that.
What makes you think that Tiamat and Zastam aren't just gonna be biffs?
I mean, obviously the dragons are going to win if no one opposes them.
I don't care. I care about Thay. I care about saving my country. The rest of the world, as far as I'm concerned, can burn.
Okay, and you think Thay is gonna prosper under the rule of a chromatic dragon?
We have been promised that the dragons will not destroy Thay, at least.
Oh, yeah, because dragons are really good at keeping promises.
And you think these chromatic, frequently chaotic, evil, bestial creatures are gonna keep their word
Did you pinky swear?
about letting you be in charge of this area? Not you specifically, perhaps, but non-dragons.
I understand that you all might not understand this.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I mean, no, I understand your reasoning. I just think it's very wrong.
Tiamat has come to understand how important it is.
Oh, did you talk to her?
Deals.
Can we go to Barovia?
Snoot to snoot!
What do you think?
Shit, did
Yep.
you?
She understands the importance of keeping her word and keeping deals. If she wants to get what she wants, she can't afford to alienate her allies, especially at a time as crucial as this.
Fuck, he's right.
And as for Tiamat and Zastam teaming up, I think you both know that neither of them like to share power.
No.
Yeah, which is what I find mind-boggling about you thinking that she's gonna not want to rule Thay as well.
Yeah.
Her focus is primarily on the Sword Coast.
Quailana is just
Does she, like-
laid up against the outside door, and I'm assuming that Dagny is the least stealthy, so has his ear pressed to the keyhole, and Quailana's like, "What's he saying? What's he saying?"
And you think she'll be satisfied with this little corner of favor?
Yeah, I was thinking of probably the world. Eventually the world, eventually the world.
Yeah, like Toril, not the Sword Coast.
How's everything going with Carlin?
I really don't know why I'm continuing this conversation. I think our little talk is over.
Cut to Carlin!
Things aren't going great.
Fuck.
Correct.
You all can fight and flail and hope as much as you want, but there's nothing you can do, and that's that.
Oh god,
When
he
she
stood up.
comes, You will, unfortunately, just burn. And he snaps his fingers, and you hear an explosion coming from the central tower.
Oh shit.
And good day. And the illusion of him disappears.
God! It's a really good thing you did not have the microphone at that moment.
I know, yeah.
Hey everybody, it's your DM Devin. Thanks for listening to Cornfields and Kobolds. As I said before on Twitter, this quest ran a little long, so we're splitting it into 2 parts. This is part 1 of the finale to the Hoard of the Dragon Queen part of the Tyranny of Dragons adventure. Part 2 will be up in 2 weeks. As usual, you can find us on Spotify or iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. The music in this episode was produced by Vince Vept, and the theme song was Through the Woods We Ran from his YouTube collection. You can find a link to his music in the episode description. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.